Hello YouTube, it is I, Banded Wendy. How are you? Good morning. So, I just need to talk out loud for a minute. And I thought, what better place to do that than here? Life, interesting, how it all works. Last week, I have a weekly update coming. I lost weight on vacation, right? Still in my lifetime maintenance range, still in my goal, under my goal weight. But, and nothing matters before the but, someone reminded me of an old video I made back in 2010 where I talked about that. Nothing matters before the but. So that kind of spurred me to make this video. And a couple of other things. Winning in maintenance seems to be a topic among myself and many of my friends who are also in maintenance. What causes us to gain weight, whether you're at goal or not at goal. What does not caring lead to? And a quote from the Skinny Jeans at Last book that I shared with you all. You know, I read it months ago, and I've been reading it in a book club setting with some fellow weight loss surgery patients. And the following really hit home with me during my book club recently. And I shared this on Facebook last night. Each and every day, we need to ask ourselves whether we are sacrificing long-term weight loss surgery success for short-term satisfaction. Dr. Cliff Thomas, right? You get that? So we need to ask ourselves whether we are sacrificing long-term weight loss surgery success for short-term satisfaction. That really hits home. And for me, that's a piece of the mental game. When I make a choice, I can give an example of that. Neither choice was a bad choice. But I was working on 67.6 ounces of water. I was at that point yesterday. And I was hungry. So I stood up from my office. I went into the kitchen to grab a Baby Bell cheese. 50 calories, 6 protein, prepared, planned snack. And as I got up, I looked at my water bottle sitting right in front of me. A quarter of the way through. What did I do? Long-term success is I need to get my 64 ounces in minimum. And I know that water curbs my hunger. So I turned around and I went and put the cheese back in the refrigerator. And I finished up that bottle of water and the hunger was gone. Right? So short-term satisfaction would have been put something in my mouth because if I'm hungry, that's what I need to do. Long-term success is that I know that I need to get my water in. I know that by making the choice to drink the water, the hunger will be gone. And all I have to do is put the cheese away. Because if I eat the cheese, weight loss surgery road to success, I need to wait at least 30 minutes post-food before I drink the water. Right? So I do ask myself these type of questions, not just every day, but often with every choice. And that takes work. That's not easy. And it makes us tired, which is another conversation that's came up. You know, people are looking for it to get easier. When's it going to get easy? What's the quick fix? I haven't found it yet. What I found is that by continuing to do the work, I got tired because I was doing it so much. But the more I did, the stronger I got. It's kind of like running. The further I run, the more I train, the better, faster, stronger I get on the run, right? Or strength training. The more I lift, the more repetitions I do, the increased amount of weight that I can do. So that's the same thing with this muscle in my head, the brain, right? And so I consider that brain power, and I want to share that with you all. Each and every day, we need to ask ourselves whether we are sacrificing long-term weight loss surgery success for short-term satisfaction. Now, you know, what is long-term weight loss surgery success? Well, in my eyes, it's my husband, who's 9 years, going past that soon, post-op, gastric bypass. I mean, the guy's like down 300 and some odd pounds at this point. It's crazy. He keeps losing weight. That's successful, right? I win on a daily basis, and I consider myself a success on some occasions. But, you know, kind of rule marker is 5 years out. Let's see what happens there, you know? And then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and who knows after that, right? So I kind of just allow myself to be successful by each choice. And I know that for me, being 2 years at goal was a huge personal success for me and was proof to myself that weight loss surgery does work. And that was the longest amount of time I'd gone at staying at the same weight, right? Not regaining what I had lost. So to me, that's success. But I want to double that, right? Let's see what 4 years at the same weight is. And then 6, and then 8, and then 10. So the reason I bring that up is because last week I talked about what, you know, I had a slight gain, and I was like, nah, I don't care, right? And I was like, did I say that? Did I just say I don't care? And I did, and I meant it. That's still below my goal weight, still in my lifetime maintenance range. Why am I gonna care, right? And while I was in New Jersey, Melanie had hours of conversation, and she's a mentor to me in the world of this lap band and being further out post-op than I, and experiencing a lot of things prior to me. So I looked to her for advice and input and sharing and knowledge. And we talked about it, you know. And it's pretty common to be in that place of, I'm happy with myself. I feel successful in my journey. My clothes fit. I may have a range, a maintenance range that I fluctuate in, but there's an ending point to that, right? Like there's a line at the top end of that range where things become unacceptable, right? And we feel that at this point in the game, 3.5 years post-op, that we get it, right? And because we lost 100 pounds plus, whoever, whatever number it is that you lost, you know how to get off 5 pounds, 3 pounds, 10 pounds if you had to. And there's some confidence in there. And that seems, so here I am talking with others, again, my friends who are in maintenance, they're around the same time frame, class of 2009, and we're all kind of in that same place, and we're all kind of having that same conversation. And so when you start having that conversation and you're all having the same conversation, you start to feel normal. You start to feel like, yeah, it's okay if you have a gain. It's okay not to care. I care with awareness, or I choose not to care with awareness, meaning I know if I gain weight, why, right? And so do these people that I speak to in my circle. We're not exercising right, we're not taking enough water in, maybe we're a little bit lazy on our food choices, maybe we're not documenting our food, maybe we're not picking protein first as we should, maybe we're letting our emotions, win more often than not. We're tired. We don't have the same passion that we had when we started the journey. And so we all kind of sing Kumbaya and say it's okay, right? But for me, I know the gain comes because of the poor food choices and sometimes water. And, of course, my period. But that's whatever. I'm not counting that, right? So then I watched several hours of video on Sunday. Fellow YouTuber, going on 5 years post-op, gastric bypass. She's been documenting her journey here since 2007. And there's not a lot of us that have been doing that, that I have watched, right? That are that far out, who've been on YouTube the entire time. So I watched this woman's journey, and I saw bits and pieces of myself on many occasions throughout her videos. And right now, at the 3.5 mark, she had a gain. She was below her goal, below her surgeon's goal, and had a 2 or 3 pound gain. And she didn't care. Sounds like me. Last week. Sounds like my friends that I've been talking to. So I keep watching. Heading into 5 years post-op, that 2 to 3 pounds went to 15 pounds, and she can't get it off. And she admittedly knows specifically the reasons that are keeping her from losing that weight, but she's not okay with it anymore. She does care now. So I thank those who have came before me and those who are willing to share. And that's why I keep sharing, because I want to give back just like they did. That weight loss surgery patient who's almost 5 years post-op, she showed me that it's not okay to not care. Not for me. And so, with that said, I've changed my mindset this week. Who knows what next week will be, but I wanted to bring it up. Be cautious. Keep watching those people out in front of you. There's a reason. There's something to learn from these videos, folks, and from our community. And I'm very thankful that I found this person. I'd never watched, you know. So anyway, I hope that I helped some light bulbs flash off in someone's head. I know they flashed off in mine. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your support. Documentation of your journeys means so much to me. So much to me. And that series of videos I watched on Sunday, by far, was the most inspirational and motivational and knowledge-seeking for myself that I have had in a very long time here on YouTube. So I thank you to that person who, at 5 years post-op, is still making these videos. Appreciate it. All right. Take care. Bye.